My name's Alastair Campbell. This is my new novel, My Name Is, and you're watching Book Zone.
Your lead character, Hannah, is a teenage girl on a downward spiral into alcoholism. Your own history with alcohol is well known. So is Hannah a version of Alastair?
I don't think so. But it must be the case that the reason I've written it is because of the interest that I have in what I call people's relationship with alcohol. I had a very troubled relationship with alcohol. She does. There are certainly aspects of her drinking that I identify with. There are aspects of her behaviour that I identify with from the days when I was, in the middle of a big drink problem. But I think that's where the kind of stimulus comes from. But then I think once you get into writing it as a novel, I think all sorts of other stuff comes in.
So who is the book for? Is it therapy or fiction?
No, it's a novel. It's a novel, but I hope it's a novel that makes a really serious point. We are rightly worried about drug abuse in this country. Far more people will have their lives ruined by alcohol than by drugs. Far more marriages will be destroyed by alcohol than by drugs. Far more violence in the home caused by alcohol, not drugs. It's really aimed at people who like reading novels. But I do think insofar as there's a serious point that I want to put across there, it's look, are we really facing up to the scale of alcohol abuse in Britain? Do we fully understand what's happened in the extent to which alcohol now has a grip at pretty much every level of society? And do we understand that the way that young women are drinking has changed and is continuing to change?
You were, of course, a tabloid journalist, and you're best known for being Tony Blair's former chief spin doctor. How much of a preparation were those two things for writing fiction?
I'm not sure they were really. I mean, I think what was a preparation for writing fiction has been a lifetime interested in words, starting as a child. I was the subjects I was best at school tended to be those that had where words were the key. Languages, English, French, German. I did French and German at university, and I think that. I mean, is there any politics in this book? I think it's got a political message, but I don't think there's politics in it, if that makes sense. So no, I think insofar as there's anything in my life that has prepared me for writing a book like this, it is about an understanding of alcoholism.
So do you miss frontline politics? How involved are you these days?
I've never fully left. I was always talking to Tony Blair. I went back to help Gordon Brown. Still now I speak to Ed Miliband on a fairly regular basis and some of his colleagues. But I don't think of it in terms of missing it because I sort of do feel I've moved on a bit. I'm pleased about that because I think there was a point in my life where I felt, I'm never going to do anything else. And I did always want to do other things. I didn't know I was going to write novels. I didn't plan it. But I now have a totally different sort of life where I have a sense of freedom. I can pick and choose the things I can do. I'm still involved in political campaigns and political causes, but I can sort of do it on my own terms.
Alastair, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
The book is My Name Is, and the author is Alastair Campbell.